Now, let's talk about the third cost planning tip. And this one surprises a lot of folks that they miss it. Taking advantage of existing investments. One of the things that's an afterthought for many organizations is that they may have already invested in existing skill sets and existing software licenses that could give them a benefit when they migrate workloads to the cloud. Again, organizations frequently miss this opportunity to maximize the return on those investments. And of course, the vendors don't always make it easy. But at the same time, there are tools and there are techniques out there to make sure that you're getting that benefit when moving to the cloud. The solution, by taking advantage of bring your own license models in both public cloud, as well as in hyper-converged infrastructure as a service solutions, such as Dell Apex or HPE GreenLake, organizations can save up to 30% annually. In this example, we're actually taking a look at a live demonstration of CloudGenera's cost planning capability. This is a new product for CloudGenera that practitioners can use to enable better FinOps cost planning inside their organization. This interface allows you to specify virtual machines, physical servers, networking, different types, sizes, and performance of storage. And then also allows you to provide comparisons across different providers. And so in our use case here, we're going to showcase the benefit associated with this bring your own license opportunity. And so we're going to look at one virtual machine that has Microsoft Windows Server as a requirement. And then we're going to look at a second virtual machine that also requires Windows Server, but is looking for options where you can bring your own license. So what we'll do is we'll now run a cost analysis comparing Amazon in Northern Virginia, to Microsoft Azure, also in Northern Virginia. So both of these are Eastern US data centers. When we run the analysis, what the engine will do is we'll take those specs and it'll generate for us total cost of ownership associated with supporting those specs in the two providers selected. Now, again, we didn't have to compare providers if we didn't want to. We could easily compare different license models or different data centers inside a single provider. But what does this analysis tell us? First and foremost, there's significant savings associated when moving from a purchase the license again to build your own. In Amazon, that savings is several $100s per year, tens of dollars per month in savings. Same is true for our friends over at Microsoft Azure. And you can see both Azure and Amazon are very comparable for bring your own license. The nuance is that Microsoft has a program that they call Azure Hybrid Benefit. That's what AHB stands for. The power of CloudGenera is you don't have to specialize in any one vendor or all the different offerings and the way they're configured. With our platform, you define your requirements, you define your needs, you let the engine do the work to determine what will generate the best outcome for the needs of your business. That concludes the first aspect of the cost planning webinar today. The second scenarios that we're going to walk through are areas where, whether it's a new application or an existing application, through cost planning, we can find ways to avoid unneeded expenses. The cost of unplanned cloud spend. And this couple sentences here is taken directly from FinOps.org's website. Cloud spend is variable, which is inherently difficult to predict, meaning engineers can start workloads anytime, typically without having to go through governance or without having to go through procurement process. This is translating into budget overruns. This is translating into unexpected expenditures that businesses now have to find a way to account for. So for all the agility and all of the time to value made available by cloud and how it's really empowered the consumer of technology, there are also inherent risks that without intelligent cost planning, you could generate expenses that were not only unplanned, but things that you don't have the budget to pay for. And those could be, critical issues for a business of any size.